What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about new cards coming in Dawn of Majesty. First off, we've got some new Alien cards. We've got this first guy, a level 4 light reptile effect monster with 1700 attack and 1500 defense. He looks alright. He looks kind of like a gladiator beast combined with an alien. And his effect says, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you could target one face-up monster, place 2 A counters on it. That's not bad. That's fodder for a card like Snake Rain. You just dump this in the graveyard and you get 2 free 8 counters. Pretty good. Or if you happen to link it off for this other guy here, you also get those 2 free 8 counters. Second effect states, during your main phase, except during the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one card on the field with an A counter. I believe it wanted to say with an A counter. Destroy it. I really wish it didn't have that except during the turn this card was sent to the graveyard effect, because this card could be really good generic support for reptiles. If it didn't have that effect, you could just dump it with Snake Rain, place an A counter, pop something, and continue on. Okay, next we have Cosmic Pincer Zelure. It is a Link 3 light reptile link effect monster with 2600 attack. Arrows are the bottom left, bottom right, and pointing straight up. And just look at this guy. He's pure nightmare fuel. He's got the big pincers, the big claws, the crab legs, and he's ugly as hell. If you're afraid you're gonna get abducted by aliens, imagine it being this alien. Anyway, this guy requires 2+ reptile type monsters, and his effect states, you can only use this card's names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. Number 1, if this card is link summoned, you can add 1 card with an effect that places A counters from your deck to your hand. Well, that's not bad. There are, a lot of cards that place A counters. However, it does say cards that place A counters, so you wouldn't be able to add something like Mass Hypnosis, which mentions A counters but does not actually place A counters, so you wouldn't be able to add that. Next effect states, you can remove 2 A counters from the field immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 reptile type monster. This effect is actually pretty good. You can get a second normal summon, which is always really good, by removing 2 A counters, and you're definitely going to have at least 2 A counters on your field after you've done with your alien turn. Alright, that's not bad. An extra normal summon is always good until people find a way to break it. Let's just see if there happens to be an Alien Abyss hybrid deck sometime in the future. The last effect states, while this card is in the monster zone, monsters your opponent controls with A counters are changed to defense position and cannot activate their effects. So again, yeah, that's not a bad effect. As long as your opponent's monsters have A counters, they're always in defense position and they cannot activate their effects. So it does say they cannot activate their effects, does not say their effects are negated, so any lingering effects will still take place. Okay, but that's not all we're going to talk about today. Triamid's also finally got a new card called Triamid Loading. It is a continuous spell card. States, you can only use this card's names 1 and 2 effects once per turn. If a field spell is placed into a field zone and this card is already face up, you can add 1 Triamid spell or trap from your deck to your hand except Triamid Loading. That's actually pretty good. The best thing about this is that if your opponent happens to activate a field spell during their turn while you have this face up, you can add a Triamid spell or trap card. I do kind of wish it didn't say once per turn, but that might just break Triamids. Maybe if it said twice per turn, it wouldn't be that bad. Second effect says, if a face-up rock monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 Triamid monster with a different name from your deck. That's pretty good. It just says if a face-up rock monster you control. Doesn't say if a face-up Triamid monster you control. So anything gets destroyed, a Doki Doki or maybe an Emancipator, you get to special summon a new monster, a new Triamid monster. However, if the monster destroyed was a Triamid monster, you do have to special summon one with a different name. You can't just replace it. But alright, that's everything I got for you guys today. Please go ahead and give me a comment down below what you think of these new cards. Like it or hate it, I do want to hear about it. Also, if you enjoy the content I'm putting out, please give the video a like, subscribe if you want for more magical Yu-Gi-Oh content, and until next time.